Hello and welcome to another video. I have not been sleeping well at all the past few nights. It takes me a long time to get to sleep, and then I've been waking up at 6:30 and just not being able to go back to sleep. So I haven't been sleeping that much, and it's mainly due to my GI symptoms being a lot worse than usual. My burping and dry heaving and bloating is so bad. Last night it was ridiculous. I just felt so uncomfortable that sleeping was near impossible. So I've been feeling quite worse for wear today. I did manage to do some yoga, which was good. I hope that maybe helps me sleep tonight. I don't know if it will. And now I'm going to watch the first episode of the third season of Outlander. And I am so excited for this. It's been 14 months since the last episode of season 2 aired. So it's been a long wait for this one. And this is a really pivotal moment in the story, and I've read all the books, so I know what's going to happen, but yeah, it's going to be really intense, and I'm really excited to watch it, so I'm going to do that now. Unfortunately, I did not sleep any better last night. I was awake for a few hours during the night with really bad GI symptoms again. I find it really horrible when a symptom works its way into your dreams. I actually fell asleep fairly quickly, but then I woke up feeling really, really sick. And in my dream, I was desperately trying not to throw up, and it was just really horrible. And obviously it took me quite a long time to get back to sleep after I woke up. And then I was awake at 6:15, so I really think I'm feeling the effects today of little sleep. I have got a headache today. Nothing like the pain I was in before I got my mouth guard, but it's substantial. And I'm also really struggling cognitively. My brain fog's really bad today. I'm having to really concentrate on stringing words together. I was planning on having a shower and washing my hair, but I'm not sure that will be possible today. Just have to wait and see how I feel later this afternoon, I think. The rest of yesterday was just really tough. I pretty much slept for the entire afternoon, and I think I've said this before, but I find it really hard to sleep in the day, and I only do it in extreme circumstances. So that really tells me all I need to about yesterday. I didn't sleep much better last night, but today has been better than yesterday, thank goodness. I am really at a loss as to why my GI symptoms have been so bad the last week. I haven't eaten anything different, I haven't taken any new supplements. I mean, I took the pain medication, but I haven't taken any now for 3 days. And anyway, it was worse before I started taking it, so it can't be that. Maybe my antiemetic just isn't working anymore. Maybe I need a higher dose. I am hoping to see my GP next week to talk about a new POTS medication, so if my GI symptoms are still as bad, then I'm going to talk to her about that too. Not sleeping is one of the things that has the most effect on my mental health. I just get so frustrated and just fed up with it, especially at the moment, because I know that if I wasn't feeling bloated and sick, I would be asleep perfectly well. It's the nausea that wakes me up and prevents me from going back to sleep. So the fact that there is something that I can pinpoint that's stopping me sleeping, but I can't do anything about it, is very frustrating. So I'd like to say, I'm sure I'll sleep better tonight because I'm really tired, but that is not how it works, unfortunately. So who knows what's going to happen tonight, but hopefully a good 9 hours of sleep. I mean, a girl can dream. I've been awake since 4:30 a.m. It's now nearly 9:15, and I'm just like, oh God. I woke up at 4:30 and realised I hadn't put my mouth guard in because as I was going to sleep, I felt really sick, and I just don't like to wear it when I'm feeling really sick, so I took it out. But I fell asleep before I put it back in again. So I woke up at 4:30, realised this and thought, oh, I better put it back in. So I turned my light on, put it in, and then I was like, oh, my throat's dry. I'll have a drink of water. And that was a really stupid thing to do because drinking specifically at night really sets off my bloating, my burping and my dry heaving. And I did it almost without thinking. And as soon as I swallowed, I was like, that was a really big mistake because I knew that then it would be so long before I went back to sleep. And sure enough, it was. And then at 7, I just kind of gave up because I just felt really sick again. So I took an antiemetic and that kind of helped with the sickness. But again, the drinking did not help with the bloating and the burping and the dry heaving. And I just almost threw up when I went to the bathroom just now. It's just so uncomfortable and so... It's just so. I was supposed to be washing my hair today because I have a dentist appointment tomorrow, and I'm kind of swaying between thinking, right, you can do this. Yes, you feel like crap, but it's only having a shower and washing your hair, you can do it. And then tomorrow you'll probably be feeling a bit better, so you can go to the appointment. And then the other half of me is just wanting to curl up in a ball in my bed and cry because I feel so terrible. I think what I'm going to do is what I usually do, try and eat some breakfast and see how I feel after that. Because sometimes as the day gets going, my body kind of kicks into action a bit more, maybe, I think, and things settle down a bit. But however much they settle down, it's not going to make up for the fact that I just had like 4 hours sleep last night, and 4 hours sleep is not enough for me. Well, I didn't go for the option of curling up in a ball in my bed and crying. I decided to force myself to have a shower because I needed to. And I need to go to this appointment tomorrow, and no matter how terrible I feel, it's just better to push through today, I think. It's hard knowing when I should push through and when I should admit defeat. I don't think it's ever something someone can get right 100% of the time, but hopefully this time will be one of the times I chose right. Well, amazingly, wondrously, thankfully, I did actually get some sleep last night. I slept for over 8 hours, and oh my goodness, did I need it. So it's not even 11:30 and I am up, I am dressed, almost ready to go, even though I don't have to leave for like half an hour to get to the dentist, so that's good. I'm ahead of schedule. I like to be ready quite a while in advance so I can then rest just before I leave for a bit. Not feeling too bad so far. My GI symptoms were pretty good last night, but have not been good this morning at all. Eating breakfast was really difficult, but I don't feel too bad now, so that's good. I'm actually hoping to go to Asda after my dentist appointment to get some new puzzle books. The last couple of weeks, now my pain has been better. My brain fog has been better as well, which is really good. So I've been doing a lot of word searches and crosswords and that sort of thing. But this one I've had for about 5 years. No, longer than that. Must be 6 or 7 years. That is just insane. So I haven't been doing very many, obviously. But I finally finished, so I'm going to go and buy some new ones after my dentist appointment, which will be nice. Get me out of the house a little bit more than just driving me to the door of the dentist and back home again. I'm weirdly excited about that. It's the little things in life you have to be excited for. So I'm back now. The dentist went fine. I have had a little bit of pain in my upper teeth up here after I take my mouth guard out, so I wanted to ask him about that. And he said, well, really the reason for that is your teeth are very crowded, they're not very straight, which you can probably tell. He said really the only thing we could do there is to give you braces, and I was like, yeah, I don't really want that. I mean, I wasn't expecting for him to say, oh yes, you should stop using the mouth guard. And even if he'd said that, I wouldn't, because the benefits that I've got from it in the jaw pain, it's helped my neck and shoulder pain as well, far outweigh the little bit of pain I'm getting just for a couple of hours after I take it out in the morning. So, it's fine. I have got a checkup with him in 3 months just to see how it's going, see if it's got any worse or whatever. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Then on the way back, we did go to Asda. So I'm now supplied with word searches, with crisscrosses, and with crosswords. If you are one of the people who does cryptic crosswords, oh my god, you are a genius. My gran does them all the time and she's really good at them, but the clues don't even make any sense to me, let alone trying to work out what they mean. So if you are one of those people, then I am in awe of you because it's very impressive. I just went for a general knowledge one. I've got plenty to keep me occupied now, so hopefully they should last for a while. I'm feeling quite tired after all that, so I'm just in bed. I'm watching tennis. There's more tennis on. Very happy about that. It's the Davis Cup semi-finals, so I'm watching Australia versus Belgium. So we'll see how it turns out. Yesterday I posted on Instagram with a picture of the puzzle books I got from Asda yesterday, saying the mouthguard has caused my pain to be a lot less, so my brain fog has decreased, so I decided to get these, blah blah blah. And I think my body was like, we'll see about that, because today my pain has not been good at all. I woke up with a headache, but not a headache from my jaw. It's a headache stemming from the nerves behind my eyes. I haven't been able to do anything. I can't really tolerate much light, and every time I move around it gets much worse, which is just really frustrating. Especially so today because my grandparents are coming over. I haven't seen them for a while, so I'm hoping that my pain doesn't get too crazy when I go down there and that I'm able to stay down and chat for a little bit. Well, unfortunately, yesterday my headache did not go away. In fact, it only got worse, and I was able to sit downstairs for about an hour and talk to my grandparents, but after that, I just had to go back up to bed. I was just in so much pain that I was struggling to form sentences, and I couldn't really take in what other people were saying to me, so I really wasn't much company. So I just had to tap out and come and lie down. The headache peaked at about 7 p.m. and then after that it did start to tail off slightly. So that was good because it meant that I could get a relatively good night's sleep. But I'm really annoyed that yesterday I was feeling terrible and yesterday was the day my grandparents came over, but today I'm feeling much better and I'm all by myself today. My parents have gone to Cardiff to visit my sister. It's just me. It's so disheartening when the bad days are the wrong days, if that makes sense. Today marks the end of another week, the end of another video. This week has been pretty unpleasant because of my increased GI symptoms and the consequential lack of sleep that comes with it. But the last couple of days, GI wise, I have been feeling a bit better, so maybe it was just a flare. I use that because I really don't know what to call it. I don't know what's causing it. I don't know what it is. So I don't even know when I can call it a flare or when it's just happening. I really have no idea basically. And neither do any of my doctors, which is not very good. Anyway, hopefully this flare / whatever it is coming to an end and next week will be a bit better. I hope you've enjoyed the video and I'll see you again next week. Bye.